Hi guys, it's Ru, and today we're talking about Tom Ford's Fall 2015 Super Glowy Makeup Collection, and in particular the new primer, so let's get straight into that. Why did I wear white? It's so unflattering. And where's this eyebrow going? It's on its own journey. So hello everyone, this video has taken me by total surprise. I didn't expect to be doing anything like this for at least another month. I was casually just procrastinating on a Monday afternoon and I received an email and it said, "Your local Tom Ford counter now has the Fall 2015 collection. Get it now." And I was like, shit. I was totally freaking out because I like to be on the ball with these things, and I thought this was coming out in September. It's a fall collection. Literally, Scotland has just received its summer this second, and already we're in fall collections, so I don't know where to be. So I toddled off to my local Tom Ford counter and I was able to pick up the primer. Now, the collection is going to be split into two halves as far as I understand. The skin collection for fall 2015 is out now. That includes two highlighters, they're a duo highlighter kind of compact thing, a new range of pressed powder foundations, and two new primers. Well, it's the same primer but in different shades. So I have got some pictures of the swatches of the new highlight that came out. The new highlight is super pretty. It was really nice. I might actually go ahead and buy that, but for now we're talking about the primer. That's the basis for this video. I have it on now. I have before and afters. Let's just get straight into it. So the primer comes in the new Tom Ford Traceless Perfecting Foundation packaging. It's this twist top kind of thing, which I really like. I think it should be glass for the money. If £5 drugstore Boots foundations can come in glass containers, 50 quid Tom Ford foundations most certainly can. I understand it is for travel and it's easier, but glass is also a nicer feel and you feel like you're getting more money's worth, so I guess it's more opinion based, and because I just love the aesthetic appeal of items, maybe I'm shallow, who cares, I just love how something looks. So to have it in plastic again, no. This primer comes in two shades. There is Pink Glow, which is mine, and then there is a golden tone one. She said to me, she didn't even have to look at me, she went, "Number 1, that's you." And I was like, "Oh really?" And she was like, "Yep, shades 1 to 4 in the foundation are Peach Glow, and any shades higher than that are the golden tone ones." I don't think these primers would do much for really dark skins. I think that the golden one would highlight really dark complexions, and I mean like proper dark skin tones with reddish undertones. It would highlight it, but it's not going to conceal anything. It might actually look a bit too highlighted or light, so definitely keep that in mind, and this is definitely for pale skin tones. The claims of this product are to smooth the pores on your face, make you look more alive and awake, and it's also going to conceal redness. Now, when I purchased this, the girl did say to me, you can use it as a CC cream. So I was like, oh, alright, cool, that's really interesting. And do I think I could use this as a CC cream? When I first bought it and tried it, no. But now that I've had it for a few days, because I filmed a review for this the day I got it, which was stupid. I overthunk it. I done a big tutorial and it was too much, like too much. So getting to try it for like another day and using it and then looking at myself before and after photos on my skin with and without, I definitely do think this does cover redness. Maybe not to a great extent. It does smooth pores, maybe not to a great extent, but it certainly delivers on what it claims. You look glowy and alive, your redness is concealed just that bit more, and your pores are more refined, so it definitely kind of works on all those fronts and all its claims are kind of met. Now, this foundation doesn't make any claims anywhere on the Tom Ford website to be foundation extending and prolong the wear of your makeup or anything, so I don't know if it would actually do that. On my skin, which is super oily, it had a nice dewy effect. It made my skin look alive and healthy, and with wear of about 2 to 3 hours of me walking through town and being really warm, after it I was shiny around the nose area and dewy on my cheeks, which isn't the worst. It's worse to be, I think personally, it's worse to be matte on your cheeks and then really oily on your nose, where I was kind of dewy and vaguely oily on my nose. So it's not the worst, but it is a very emollient primer and it will aggravate oily skin for prolonged use. Now unfortunately this does not contain an SPF 15, which is really unfortunate. I really think it should contain an SPF of at least 15 because it's such an emollient product. I don't want to have to layer this, then a sunscreen, no, I'm confused now. A moisturiser, a sunscreen, and then this, and then my foundation. Like, that's too much emollient products on my skin, so this should have really had a SPF in it, and I'm really sad it doesn't. The fragrance is lighter, more citrusy than the typical Tom Ford fragrance. It is a more refreshing one, but it's still prominent, but it seems to disappear once you apply your foundation. Here I have the original Tom Ford primer. This is Illuminating Primer. We're going to go ahead and swatch this on my hand. You can check the consistencies of both products and get to see what it looks like on my hand for now. So the original primer is this white cream consistency. It is designed to be highly illuminating, to give the skin a glow. It has a really prominent lavender scent, and look at that, like the light can't even handle that side of my hand, but hopefully we're getting that side is shinier and more dewy. And then this comes out in a stringy kind of fashion. It's a little bit thicker because it contains that pigment, and it blends in just as well, but it does give the hand an illuminated shine, as you can see there. Maybe that's picking up better than the previous one. You see how that's a lot more neutral, and on this hand it's got a more peach tone to it, so you can see how the two perform there on my hand. Now this product does have enough pigment in it that it could begin to sit in pores if you have very large pores. I do, so I tend to have to work this product in just a little bit more. For someone who has such large pores as mine, I don't think this fills them amazingly. If you have smaller pores, I think it would work wonders. It does make my pores look smaller, but it certainly doesn't take them away. But we're going to go ahead and cut to an image of me, this side of my face without the primer, and then with the primer, so you can really see how it looks. Now, as you can see by that photo, I have redness on my nose and some pores and on my cheeks, but once you apply this, it kind of tones it down. It gives the skin a more healthy look, and it actually does cover the pores on my nose a little bit. And I did have a really red spot on my nose and my side where I'd got a bit of inflammation, I think, from irritation from something. Whether it could be this product, I'm not sure. I only started getting that irritation on my nose when I started using it, but I've also started using a new cleanser last night. The irritation wasn't there last night, so it could be either of the two, I can't tell you. But as you can see, it does cover enough, and it gives a slight healthy glow, and it's not strong enough to be a super great CC cream on me, but if I was just popping out to the shops and my acne wasn't too bad, I do think I could throw this on and not feel too bad. In conclusion, this primer definitely lives up to all its claims by Tom Ford. Anything Tom Ford does is going to be great. Trust me, guys. He doesn't do a bad product, but his products are really expensive, and I definitely think there's primers that do the job that this does for far less. But if you want to splurge, you want to treat yourself, this primer does what it says, and if this is the kind of thing you're looking for to illuminate and give you colour and, you know, hide pores vaguely, this definitely works. But for £50 plus £53, I think, this is a really expensive for what it is. It's not done any miracles. The foundation is the same price almost, and you're getting foundation which you can use as a concealer. You can use it for like loads of things, and you're getting this full coverage, whereas with a primer you're getting less for your money, I think. So for this to be the same price is a little bit much, personally. I'd also like to note that I've had this 2 days, and this is how much I've used. The pump system on the Tom Ford product, although it's nice, really strips your products from the bottle and goes through it hella fast, so just be warned of that. Well, that is it, guys, for my review of the Tom Ford 2015 Fall Collection Primer. I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. I love getting these videos up into you so you can have a first look at the new collections and products. You can YouTube them, you can look at them, you can see what they're like before you buy them, because when things release there tends to be very little knowledge on what the products are like. So as always, feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment down below. What do you think of this primer? Is it really worth 50 quid? You let me know. As someone who loves luxury goods, I even struggle to justify this. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. Stay blended.